Oh my goodness. I did a whole intro, talked, and I wasn't even on the stage. My bad, y'all. My bad. And nobody's in the comments, so I didn't know y'all couldn't hear me. So let me greetings everyone. Thank you so much for being here on EFP Media. I am the host of this channel, Elvira Valdez, and here we explore faith, wellness, personal growth along with journaling. And today we are talking about understanding physical loneliness on our Serenity Sunday topic, just something to really just talk about. Some of us have experienced physical loneliness. And with that being said, I think it's good to kind of just chat about it and get a better understanding and just, see how everyone else is feeling. I wanted to say thank you to everyone for supporting the interview we did last Monday. The results are wonderful. I'm really enjoying everyone's like comments and everything. And then thank you all for supporting Brother Devin on his channel when it came to um him, posting his content. So I'm going to be teaming up with Brother Devin often. Um, I have my camera off because I have my rollers in my hair. I have some flexi rods in my hair, so my hair can be curly for the next 2 weeks or whatever. So that's why my camera's not on. But it's a podcast. Today is a podcast, so we just here to listen. If you are here and you are enjoying this so far, can you please hit the like button for the channel? It helps us grow, helps people see where we are, who we are, and what we do. At the same time, I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the chat because this is something that other people can join me on the conversation. I love when you guys come up and talk and chat. So I hope we can get some more people communicating with us tonight. But if not, then I'll rock out solo dolo. Y'all know how I do, because I already know on the back end you guys are gonna watch it. People gonna watch on the replay. That's what I love so much. Like, people watch on the replay and they put their comments in on the video. So I appreciate that so much. Give me a second. Let me type in the chat and I'll be right back. All right, so here we go. We're going to talk about, physical loneliness. And on this Serenity Sunday, greetings. How are you? What's up, T Wood? Good to have you here, brother. Shout out to you. Let me pull your comment up on the screen. Shout out to you, brother. What's up? How you doing? Hope all is well. I know you working. I know you busy. I know you working and busy, but I appreciate you coming by. All right. So on this Serenity Sunday, we're talking about physical loneliness, and we are going to just be discussing that many people experience. A lot of people go through physical loneliness. Many people don't truly express how they feel about it, but we're going to talk about it today. Because physical loneliness, not necessarily emotional loneliness or spiritual loneliness, physical loneliness is set apart on its own. It's the feeling of missing presence. Do you ever miss presence? Do you ever miss that companionship, affection, closeness, or simply having another person nearby? That, if you're missing that, that is physical loneliness. This conversation is not about encouraging anyone to settle, okay? It's about what we feel and learning how to respond in healthy ways. So, we're going to talk about this today. I hope you all enjoy the conversation and watch in the background. But I have a question for you. Have you ever felt lonely even when your life was full of people, full of things, full of a lot of different situations? And let's talk about it. So, I was sitting here and I was just minding my business, and I was sitting down and I was journaling, and I was like, what is physical loneliness? Like, what does that look like? Because we can say loneliness, but what does physical loneliness really look like? So I was like, it can be missing hugs, missing companionship, missing your kid, missing shared experiences, your family, having someone nearby, an everyday interaction. And since I've been having so much time to myself lately, I thought I would be like on cloud nine, but I'm really on cloud one because I miss my little person so much. And I had to ask myself that, sometimes physical loneliness is often misunderstood. You know, um, you can have a strong support system and still experience physical loneliness. It doesn't have to just be, I'm glad I made that circle small. Dang, that was all up in y'all face. She said, you notice all is well, just stopping by with a hello. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. And thank you for saying hello. I noticed a little after my time that I come on, but, I wanted to come on and see what everybody was doing and see if everybody, you know, um, wanted to have a good conversation. So, anyway, yeah, so physical loneliness. Sorry, I got a little distracted. Okay. So physical loneliness, sometimes you can have a strong support system and still experience physical loneliness. And you can have faith and still experience it, and you can enjoy your own company. You can actually be content with your own company and still experience physical loneliness. So, have you ever confused physical loneliness with emotional loneliness? That's a really good question because I have. And really, it was just the human interaction that I was missing, but I was also very fulfilled emotionally, right? And what does physical loneliness look like for you? Being alone a lot, spending a lot of time alone. And though I communicate with people and stuff, it still is tough to kind of feel the way that I feel. But it's all good, right? So the difference between, and this is something I had to journal, the difference between being alone and feeling lonely. So I had to write down, okay, what does it mean to be alone? And I was like, being alone can be peaceful, restorative, intentional, quiet, but feeling lonely is something that actually can occur when you're around other people. It can happen in relationships and marriage and in community. It is the physical detachment from your environment, even though you're physically there. Hey, Devin, what do you have to say? You said there are services where you could pay for a hug or for someone to cuddle with you, fully clothed, of course. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want nobody coming up in here cuddling with me. I don't want to. Just get me a stuffed animal. They have Huggy. They have this animal. It's called plushies. It's like a hug. I got one. We can do that. But I don't want. I don't want nobody coming up in here up on my stuff. Sal Express. The Sal Express train. How are you? How you doing, brother? What's going on in the Bahamas? What's going on? I pray all is well. I really do. So I put the link in the chat for those of you that want to join a conversation, and we can chat about it. But going back to the topic at hand. Oh, as soon as I said that. Hi, Devin.
Great and sister. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, terrific. I hope there ain't no echo. I paused the other screen.
No, you're good. No echo at all.
Very good. Yeah, I ain't want to come on for too long, but what you mean by physical loneliness? Because when I think of the word physical loneliness, that's what I'm thinking about. Physical, tangible, touch.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Could
So,
I'm
yeah,
listening.
I was just talking about physical loneliness in the sense of, missing the physical companionship, presence, hugs, things like that, relationships, stuff like that. That's what we're talking about.
And so being around people, as you said, you miss your little one. If he was there, all right. No, let me see. Can that sense of physical loneliness can that be relieved just by being around people that you care about
Yeah,
without the touch?
without touch, exactly. But it's physical because you're in each other's presence. Presence is a physical experience.
Yeah,
You can feel a presence without touching a person,
yeah,
you
'cause-
know?
yeah. So you're talking about being in real life,
In real life.
IRL. Yeah,
Uh-huh. Like in real life, yes. Being in someone's presence or attention. Attention can be something that cures physical loneliness for the moment because you're receiving attention from a person. They're giving you their, I don't want to say energy, that's kind of weird, but they're exchanging with you. So you're having some form
I don't
of,
think that's weird.
to say they're giving their
I don't.
energy.
Yeah, I don't think that's weird.
Okay.
But
No.
so well, how about if you go out with friends? Okay, talking on the phone with friends versus being in person with friends.
Yeah. The biggest thing for me is when it comes to friends is my walk with holiness. I have not established like friendships close to me, meaning like around the corner or within 30 minutes of me where we can go to lunch and like or do sisterly things like walk around the mall or go shopping, and I haven't developed that yet. So pretty pretty hard to hang out with my old friends because the things that they do, I'm not, I'm choosing not to do those things.
Yeah.
So it's been really, really tricky. But yeah, hanging out with friends and, things of that nature is definitely one that you can do to kind of heal that physical loneliness. What do you do to heal or to compensate for physical loneliness?
I I don't. I just suck it up and keep moving, keep working. It's
Wow.
yeah. I
I
mean,
don't want to see, that's the thing. I don't want to just suck it up. I'm just like, nah, I got to figure out, I got to fix this in some type of way.
so okay, but when it's talking on the phone, that won't feel the physical loneliness, correct?
For me, it does
So if
because
okay, then you could talk to your friends on the phone, like us having this live stream, and I'm on here talking to you in real time. Is this curing the physical loneliness?
this could cure it. That's
Okay.
yeah, this would definitely cure it. Yeah, talking on the phone, having those moments, and it was just something that I've been experiencing. You guys, I always talk from experience, and this is something not just for today, for the last couple of weeks. I'm not used to being alone for so long. So I'm getting used to it, but at the same time, I'm used to having my little guy around and making noise and doing his little thing. So it's something that I have to get used to, but it made me think about the topic of physical loneliness and how many people experience it, and how it makes them feel.
Yeah. Hey, well, if y'all watching the replay, next time you see Sister EV up here on the live, come up here on the live and enjoy the conversation. Get in
Thank
and,
you.
and talk.
Yeah, let's chat
Virginia, if you're
about
watching
it.
the replay, Virginia, come in here and get involved. Nikisha, if you're watching the replay, come and get involved. You feel me? Call them out. Clip this up and put it on the short. Tell them I said it. Come on here and
Clip
get involved.
this. Clip
If you
this.
got that notification, you see EV up here on here live, get in here and join the conversation. Yeah.
You boy. Oh my gosh, brother. You I was not expecting you to say that.
But if that's all it takes, if all of it takes for somebody to come up here and talk, and that can help you with your physical loneliness, then y'all come up here and talk.
Yeah, but I know, but it was um yeah, you said greetings to you, Redeemed Woman Diaries. Greetings, Daphne. I'm glad. Oh, that's Daphne.
Hey.
Daphne, hi. I'm connecting the dots now. I'm connecting the dots, sister. Oh, I wish you could see my face. You know I'm brown, so I'm blushing. I am blushing because I'm so happy to see you. I didn't connect the dots, but now I have. Oh, sister, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Redeemed Woman Diary says talking on the phone and sending voice notes to a friend has helped me. And recently I've been noticing a feeling rising that is uncomfortable. I just want to run, but instead I cook. Ooh. Yeah, like today. Oh, y'all, like today. I tried to walk twice today and it was so hot. I couldn't even walk. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, well, maybe I can go to the gym to walk on the treadmill. And I was like, no, because the treadmill is too stagnant. I like walking because I go up a steep hill. Then I have which is like an incline, which is like it is an incline. And then, it's the whole experience of walking outside that I enjoy. So the fact that I couldn't walk outside today kind of made me bummed out because it was so hot. And Devin, us holiness sisters, we got our skirts on, we covered, you got something on your head, and I sweat in my hair sometimes. So, it can just be a lot to just consider. I'm not complaining, Lord Jesus, I'm not complaining, but it is a lot, Lord. I gotta tell you that. It is a lot.
Yeah.
But hey, girl. Yes, I caught on. I'm here now. Thank you so much. Helena is a good one who would come up and chat. So hey,
Okay.
Helena, if you free, you can come on. Devin popped on. He done
Call them out.
He done called them out. He done got them started. Virginia gonna call me. She be like, I know she gonna call me and say something crazy, something funny though. She gonna be laughing. I love my sisters. But greetings, Helena. Definitely come up. We're talking about physical loneliness, and I think this is a topic that you would enjoy because I remember you talking about it as well. You was talking about like how you're here in North Carolina, you don't have your family close by and stuff. So I want to chat with you as well and see like how does that work for you, because once again, there's a difference between being alone and feeling lonely. That's where I was at. Yeah. Being alone and feeling lonely is two different things. Okay, sis, I'm bringing you on.
Can
You
you
can turn
hear
your
me?
camera. Yeah, you can turn your camera off if you want.
How you turn this camera? I'm not used to
Um,
this. I'm,
it's
I'm gonna.
black. It's
I know
black.
I got it black because I got my light off.
Oh, okay. Well, you can keep it like that. We can't see nothing.
Okay.
Oh, now you
How
done
do you,
got in the camera, girl. We could see you a little bit.
oh
So,
wow. How do y'all show y'all pictures like that?
it's a setting, but when you, I don't
Oh,
know what you looking at. Devin, are you
let,
on your phone or the computer?
I'm on my
let me-
computer.
oh, how do
Okay.
you do that?
I'm trying to think how you can. I gotta
There's
see.
probably three dots somewhere,
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Do you
see the
see
three
three
dots.
and it
dots?
say
Okay.
edit
Click it.
avatar.
It just says setting though. It says setting, recorded, and comment.
Mm.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Hold on.
I
Let
really
me
don't.
come in and see. Hey, Miss Dixon. Hey, Inga. How are you? Hold on. I'm gonna come in.
I'm sorry. Greetings, everybody.
Yeah, great.
Greetings.
Yeah, y'all hit the like button on your way in. Show some love.
I got to
Okay.
figure out how to.
Okay. So you're looking on your phone, and where it has the camera signal, hit that. Like you putting yourself on mute, but you turning your camera off.
Is that the video recording thing right here at the bottom? It's at the bottom.
Yes, turn that off. There you go.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, yeah.
This is terrible. I don't know what I'm doing.
Girl, it's all right. It's all right. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling a little. I'm okay. Just lady thing issues going on,
Girl,
but
don't I know?
other than that, I'm normal. I'm normal.
Look, it's normal life for a woman, right?
Right.
Hmm. But we was talking, I was sitting here in my place, and I had so much, I've been having so much free time. And as I'm sitting here and I was journaling, because one of the things my therapist was like, you need to start keeping a journal so you can know what to chat about when we meet, because I was coming to her every 3 weeks and I ain't had nothing to talk about. So she was like, I know something done happened these 3 weeks, but I would forget. But anyway, the point is, I was journaling and I was like, physical loneliness, what does that mean? And like, what's the difference between being alone and feeling lonely? And I know the reason why I invited you up is because I know that you have shared, being in a new place by yourself and all of that, that you've kind of, sometimes you do experience that physical loneliness, right?
Absolutely. I moved. I'm from Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio. I moved from Cleveland, Ohio. My sister passed away in October, but I moved here in January.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I felt like I was running away
Mm,
because I felt like people was just dying. Three siblings passed away, so I just felt like I needed a change of atmosphere. So I
right.
moved here, and it, like I said, it was 17 of us. So now it's 14. So I moved away from everybody,
Wow.
everybody, cousins, everybody. Like I really don't have no family here. So it's like
Mhm.
they like, what are you thinking? But I was like, I just want to change scenery. So I made that move. I never moved somewhere where the family was never around.
Wow, that's a big step.
I don't know. They was like, "What is you okay?" Because
Yeah.
I was in the hospital
Mhm.
back in December because I had a breakdown, and my breakdown was because my sister passed away, and I was close to her. And when she passed away, oh my goodness, it took me somewhere else that I didn't want to be, but I was there. I was in the hospital for a certain amount of time. It was like maybe 10 days, and I
Mhm.
was suffering there. But
Mhm.
after that, got out of there. I just said I wanted to make a change. I want to go somewhere else, and here I am. I'm actually in North Carolina, and I can't believe I'm here. I
How
would
has it
never make this
been?
move. It's been okay. It's just been like a dramatic change because I moved away from everybody. But it's been
Mhm.
okay. I'm hanging in there. Now that I'm about to go to church soon, I'm really excited about that. A little nervous.
Why
When I'm
you nervous?
because I'm around a whole bunch of people that I don't even know. I don't know.
Girl, let me tell you. My our church location here, they are so fantastic and making you feel comfortable. Like the moment you come in, they greet you. Like when I started going to the church, we was in a hotel, and I came in and I had my little nail polish on, my toes was out. I was like, I had my Pandora bracelet on, my earrings, and I had all of these things going on. But you know what? Them people ain't treat me no different. Them people didn't treat me like I had any of that stuff on. They treated me with love. So you coming is you are more than what like you'll be well received when you come in. They're gonna greet you. You're gonna have to get checked now, but because
I'm used to it. I'm used to it.
first church, you already know we checking bags.
I understand that. I'm used to it. I think they had a convention. Was that the convention on it was in March? Was that March?
Mm-hmm.
I was there. So they checked my bags
Oh
and
yeah.
everything.
Oh yes, girl. They check bags. We and she said, "You got any weapons in here?" I said, "Only the word of God." She fell out laughing.
Yeah.
Only the word of God. She said, "Yep, the two-edged sword." I said, "There you go." She said, "Go on in there, girl." Just silly stuff.
I
So
know that's right.
yeah, but you'll have a good time. So with you being here in North Carolina and moving from so far away, how has that impacted you with on your faith journey? Do you feel lonely sometimes to the point where you like, because you haven't been able to attend a temple, and I think we do have services in Greensboro sometimes, but I don't think it's a reoccurring service. I don't think so. And I know Charlotte and Raleigh are the same distance from you. One way is just in another direction. But
Yeah.
yeah, so how has it been, as far as like with your faith and not having a temple close by where you can just take a Uber to?
It's hard though. I be getting upset because it's like
Mhm.
I be wanting to go to church. Like I don't like watching online, even though I watch online all the time. I'm talking about every day. But I was like, you know what? It's different when you in the service because you surrounded by people that's trying to live right or whatnot. So it's
Right.
totally different. It's lonely being here because I be want to praise God. I can sing and everything. It's like this
Girl,
ain't
I
normal for
can't
me.
wait to hear you sing. You're gonna sing. You're gonna
Yeah, but I'm like this ain't normal. Period.
I'm so excited. You see me being loud. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's
But
okay. I'm loud too.
I'm just so excited because like I heard you when he said Sister Helena, I was sitting in the and I was about to say the audience, but I was sitting in the congregation and
Yeah.
I didn't register until you told me later. And I was like, oh girl, you sound good. You had the band, playing along to you and everything. So don't be nervous. It's love. We're family.
No, you're right. It's just like I think it's hard to not be nervous because when I sing, sometimes I get real nervous. My hands be shaking. Sometimes my mouth be vibrating. That's because I'm nervous. But when I'm relaxed and because I can really sing, that is a gift from God. But I'll be just like I have to calm myself down because in the beginning of going to church, period, I was this nervous girl. Like
Yeah.
clearly, I was shy at first. I was nervous. But after a while, I start, getting used to going to church. But it
Mhm.
can be a little difficult when you're nervous. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Palms be sweating. I don't like
And we
that.
gonna give you a microphone.
I already know. Palms
You
in
getting
your
a
nose.
bite. Yep, you getting a bite for sure. Yeah, I can understand that. I say that us in North Carolina and Devin, you in Baltimore, you guys have a temple there, but like us here in North Carolina, we definitely have. Oh, there go Virginia. Virginia, what you doing? Pull up.
Hey.
Ooh.
About physical loneliness, sis. If you free, you don't have to turn your camera on, but if you ain't moving around and making moves or nothing, you are more than welcome to come up, sis. The link is pinned. But what was I saying? What was
You
I
said
saying?
Baltimore got a temple.
Yes. Okay. Boom. Thank you. Thank you, Devin.
Yeah.
So Baltimore has a temple. In North Carolina, we have so many temples. Like compared to other states, we have one in Raleigh, one in Rocky Mount, one in Franklinton. We did have one in Oxford. I'm not sure about that. And we have one where they meet on Sundays in Charlotte too. So that's five for one state. And then you
Yeah,
look
it is.
at other states that have one, and people come from all over to go to that one. And like when I chose to go to Raleigh, I already knew. I was like, you know what? I'm about to move to this suburb. I'm gonna go to the Raleigh location because the Oxford location would have been closer to me. But I knew in the long run that I was going to be in Wake County. So I was like, listen, let me just go ahead and start going to the Raleigh temple. And honestly, I know all temples are the same, but I'm glad, I'm glad the Raleigh congregation are the way that they are because they are so kind, y'all. Like I had sisters that tell me that they've had negative experiences at their temples, and I was just like, not at Raleigh. And I know I'm probably, but at the same time, I went to the church for over a year and I just mind my business and went to service and went home. I never said anything. Ain't nobody know my name. They just knew I was the girl with the son, and they they knew me by face, but they did not know me by name. And now they're, getting to know me by name, and I think it panned out very good, you know. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do y'all be
Anything you
having
want
any
to
youth
add?
events up there?
I'm sorry.
Do y'all be having any youth events like third Saturday where
Mhm.
y'all be doing that? You be getting
Oh,
involved?
the youth be running the show on I think it's the third Sunday. We have a youth on the drums. They read the scripture. They
Oh,
pick up the offerings. Of course, they have guidance and mentors, but they be running the show sometimes. I'd be like, look at them. I
mm.
need to get Legend up in here, you
I
know.
know they do.
But
But I'm saying, like, do y'all go bowling together? Do y'all do like,
oh, like fellowship.
yeah, fellowship? There
Yes,
you go.
yes, yes, yes. We had our first family fun day last weekend, and I wasn't able to go, but it was nice. It was nice. Everybody had a good time, but it was so hot. They said it was very hot, and it
Oh,
was like next time we need to plan in the spring or the fall. What about you, Devin?
yeah, we be having some. We about to have something this weekend,
Oh, nice.
like a cookout.
Oh,
But
that's
that's
nice.
that's the time to fellowship and to make
Okay.
those one-on-one relationships to help alleviate some of this physical loneliness when it come around.
Oh, y'all having a
Yeah.
session about physical lonely? I mean, about one-on-one relationships?
You say you got a confession?
No, 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 no. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean to say that. I was like, y'all having a session
Oh, no,
on.
no, 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 no. I'm saying going to the cookout, going to the youth fellowships will help you make friends. So when
Oh
those
yeah.
times come around that you're feeling physically alone, you can talk to your friends on the phone. You have some
So I
friends to
have a
talk to.
question. How do you make friends? If I had to teach my kid how to make a friend, how would you suggest I teach him how to make a friend? What would you suggest to a parent? But before you say something, hey sis Cheyenne, how are you? We waiting for you, sis. We can't hear you. Hit the microphone if it's on mute. Well, you not it don't show you on mute. Okay, go ahead, Devin, while we wait for our sister.
Yeah, I would say find another quiet kid who's sitting over there in the corner chilling and go talk to him and offer him to play with it. Hey, you want to play with this toy? I got this. I got this. You want to play with it? That's what I would do. You could go over. I would tell Legend to maybe compliment the kid's shoes. Say, I like your shoes. I got some shoes
Nice.
like that. I like Spider Man too. You in Spider Man? Oh yeah, I'm in a Spider Man. Just
That sounds so mature though. Like we talking about 6-year-olds.
yeah, I ain't
How
been
would
six
you
years
make it
old.
friend as an adult?
That's what I would do as an adult.
For
Right.
real?
Somebody that's sitting over there by themselves, I'll go talk to them. And if they want to talk, then we talk. If they don't, then I move on. I ain't
Okay.
pressing.
Oh,
But
nice.
yeah.
That's good advice. Sister Cheyenne, hi.
Greetings.
Greetings,
Hello.
greetings.
Greetings.
Greetings. Oh, shucks.
Yeah, I
Helena,
just
why
had to
you
jump in.
leave?
Aw.
Why Helena leave?
Oh, she had to get out of there.
Cheyenne, how are you?
I'm good. Didn't mean to scare Sister Helena.
Girl, she got up out of here. What you do to her?
But I'm well. I had to jump in because I was recognizing, like, wow, over the past, I'm new. I'm a babe in Christ right now, and so like I just been like adapting, making sure that I'm listening to the past lessons. Like I remember Pastor talking about one of those, just basically recognizing like what worked back then, what can you remember from before to improve now and like be better in the future type of thing. And I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
that coming together in groups. I love to interact, and it's been different lately, and so I've been like online a lot. So that's
Yeah.
been helpful because I'm getting to know a lot of y'all, especially through Sister Nikisha. She's like kind of connected me to a lot of people, which is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, glad to
She's
catch a
well
lot.
connected.
Shout out
Yes,
to Nikisha.
Yeah.
yes.
I
So
love her.
yeah.
She's so low key about it too. Like, funny story. I didn't even realize that her and the
Oh my
podcast
gosh. Yes,
Something. Yeah.
Sunday. I didn't even know her and Sunday was married, right? So I
literally.
saw her post the bait. No, I see her post the kids, but she always hide their face. And then I saw him post. He came back from his sabbatical, and he posts like he posts a status, and I saw the kid, and I said, "Oh, that looks familiar." Then I looked at the last name. And when she posted a story wearing a I Thrive podcast t-shirt, I said, "Girl, Sunday, your husband?" And she fell out laughing. She said, "Girl, you didn't like." She was like, "Yes." I was like, "Girl, I did not know that. I didn't even put the two together." She got her whole name in the chat and everything.
That's so funny. I found out about him before. Yeah, like I Thrive. That was like the first thing that I was starting to connect with everybody, and I was just like, man, I really love this. Love this podcast and all this everything. And same thing. I literally was like, okay, well, no. I started to, just the what's it called? The it's like the internet just starts to put videos that work algorithm.
Oh, algorithm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the algorithm starts to like, throw some things my way. And I was like, oh, okay. So now we got a sister podcast. Okay. So I'm listening. I was like, oh, I love her. I love him too. Man, that'd be nice if, I just started to put people together like all in my head. It'd be so nice if they met one day. And find out later, like their whole marriage. I was just jumping.
They got a whole family, girl.
A whole family. Love it.
I love it because they so low key, but they so humble. They're
Yes.
so humble. But let me see. She said, "Y'all funny." Hold on. She said, "Y'all funny, girl. We ain't know you was married, girl." Nah. But no, that is so funny to me. Helena, why you leave, girl?
It was an accident. I had to come back. I'm like, I had to take my hand away from the phone.
Get your hand off that phone. Cause
Oh,
we said, dang, Helena got up out of here.
no, I'm here.
Good to have you back.
You're right.
Daphne said, I had no clue that was her husband until our interview. We're talking about Nikisha. That's hilarious. They do a good job. But you know what I love about that? As public as their roles are on social media, they do a good job in protecting their marriage. because I think that is so important. Like you have to protect your marriage. Like your marriage cannot be for public opinion. Like people can know that you're married, but people don't need to know that you're married. You know what I mean? Like that's my husband, but that's all you gonna know is that that's my husband. That's it.
Exactly.
Amen. That privacy is a huge thing. Like knowing how to have privacy, like is actually a big lesson to learn. To be honest, like for
Yeah.
the podcast. And
Yeah. Did you want to add anything, Cheyenne, to the conversation?
when it comes to physical
Physical
loneliness,
loneliness or just anything like do you have a temple where you are?
I actually don't. So in Jacksonville, well, I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. So we don't have a temple out here. The closest ones that I have is Tallahassee and
Mhm.
Valdosta, Georgia. And so
Mm.
we've been working up to like getting there. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually would have pushed the gas and gone a long time ago, but I got kiddos. And I just want to make sure that, we're all gonna be good and everything. So still working up to it. But I'm excited to be at the international convocation because that is closer to us, so we're gonna make it
Okay.
there. But yeah.
Atlanta is closer. Yeah.
Yeah.
The international convocation is always like my one convocation I try to make it to, but this year I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it, but I'm praying that I can. Um, but that's low key in 2 weeks.
Right? It's really funny that I really thank God so much because my birthday is that week and I was like Lord, you know me around my birthday I always want to go out places, hang out with my friends,
Hmm.
and it's totally different. And last year I did like I picked one friend and then we went somewhere and it felt so weird because I had just
Hmm.
got baptized like in March. So, here I am in July talking about let's go to Mexico. And I was like, this is not what I thought it was gonna be. It's like so wrong.
Yeah.
I don't like it. And so this year I'm like, Lord, what am I gonna do? And then they announced those dates. I was like, thank you. Because I need
There
something
you
to
go.
do.
He gave you something to do.
I need something
You
good
gonna
to
have
do.
some. You gonna have so much fun. You're gonna have so much fun. I'm telling you, like being around the sisters and brothers in Christ, like even if it's just for that weekend, it's so refreshing. Like people be going to prayer, like people are. I don't know your age, when you don't have to tell me, but
You're the same
I
age.
okay. We need to look, girl. People our age be going to prayer. They be going to like getting there early so they can get a good seat and they go to prayer. And I was like, this is so beautiful. Like they like the same things I like, as far as like taking our faith seriously. So
Yes. That's so good to hear.
I
I had a
enjoy.
little bit of experience. I'm excited to come back. But yes,
Yeah. How many? I hear your baby in the background. What they talk about?
they're playing with Legos right now. So,
Oh, they love. Oh yeah, that's a. Ooh, I love a Lego set.
oh yeah, they have a whole saga of stories. Like I'm low key like always interested in what the next thing is gonna happen.
Hmm.
But
What's
yeah,
the age group?
I have a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old.
Oh, our
Yeah.
kids will play. Look, our kids will play good together.
They're very nice with other kids. I agree, especially since we both are level-headed parents. That would be
Yeah.
cool one of these days.
Hmm. Yes. 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 So, who's that? Greetings, Christina. Come on up. Christina, come on up. I already know you got something to say. Christina. Christina came on and gave me an interview last Sunday. She was asking me so many questions and I loved every bit of it. Christina, my dad said that was one of his favorite episodes. He said you did a good job. It was
Oh,
good. She was asking really good questions.
beautiful.
I said, "Girl, you interviewing me." But have you ever Okay, so I don't know. This might be a little messy, but I feel like sometimes I'm sorry, I'm smacking. I'm sorry. But I feel like sometimes physical loneliness can make us vulnerable. And when you're vulnerable, you lower your standards, you ignore red flags. especially like toxic situations and stuff like that throughout your time, throughout your livelihood. Have you ever gone back to something that you knew that wasn't good for you, but it kind of made you, feel less lonely? Anybody can answer.
Yeah. Definitely.
Tell us more.
Terrible. Terrible. Like sin. Period. Like when you lonely and you decide you want to do something else, you do something else. I
Mm.
mean, like, because I've been there plenty of times, even in being younger, in relationships that was not of God. And I knew it was not of God, but the flesh be want what it wants.
Mm-hmm.
But in the end, it always not work out because I hate feeling sad and feeling terrible after the fact.
Mm-hmm. You feel like you could have did better.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've been there. And when it's over, you know how you get that little fix, and then when it's over, okay, Devin, I appreciate you for getting it started, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right,
He
yeah,
got
low
the
well, and I'll
party.
talk to y'all soon.
Okay,
Peace, peace.
he got the party started, and he leave, and guess who comes? Okay, so
Y'all
we
come
got
on up here, stop playing.
yeah, Sister Tina, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Good to see you or hear you,
Good to hear you too.
Sister VA.
Hey everybody.
Greetings.
Greetings, greetings,
Greetings, greetings.
greetings.
So we were talking about going back to old things. Oh, so if y'all don't know already, we're talking about physical loneliness, and we're talking about how physical loneliness can have us, you know, just everybody has their own experience, and we're at the part of the show of how physical loneliness can make us vulnerable, and the adversary loves to hear that. So loneliness can sometimes trigger certain things in us to make us lower our standards, ignore red flags, enter unhealthy situations that are toxic. So I asked a question to the collective, and Helena answered, but anyone who wants to answer next, you're more than welcome. But I said, have you ever gone back to something or someone because you were lonely, knowing that it wasn't good for you?
I did, but I think in situations like that, if you're wise enough, um, because I've heard pastors say not to make it like a spiritual thing. I don't know if that's this kind of topic, but sometimes when you're going through something, it teaches you about you. And so when you're constantly going back to the same thing, you have to ask, why am I going back to this specific person, or why am I resorting back to this specific vice to feel okay or to feel better in this situation. So I think when I did get like that and looking back at it, going to certain people who I knew wasn't good for me, it was in essence showing me what I lacked. And that's why I went to those people, even though I know they weren't good for me. I went to them because I knew I lacked certain maturity and a certain level of self love. And so you go to people who are going to give you a few crumbs and you accept that because you never knew what a loaf was like. Um, but eventually, if you get tired of it and you make that decision for yourself. But I think ultimately it does show you about you.
Girl, you said you
Mm-hmm.
never knew what a loaf was like. That is real, because sometimes we get accustomed to being around the same type of environment, and then like you just said, when you're only getting slices, and the slices, some of the slices be stale bread, molded bread, just old bread. But when
Mm.
you get a fresh loaf that just cuts so seamless, that's a totally different experience. So thank you for saying that, because you just put things into perspective for me. Like, what you mean? Like, you not a full loaf. I'm gonna get it started. You are not a full loaf. I love that, sister. Thank you for sharing.
Yes.
And I love that too because it reminds me of like just being able to what like one of my favorite things to do is to really study the situation. The last time I got into it, and if I find myself back into it again, not find myself, but if I put myself back into it again, really like comparing and the results, like the input, if you will, like those crumbs, that stale partial,
Yeah.
piece of bread, you know, it's really like comparable to the last time. It's like, wow, they really didn't do much last time for me to just go ahead and just fall right back into this whole thing. And you know
Woo.
what? I keep catching myself with the fall because I'm like, I'm not falling. I put myself in. So I get to
Mhm.
take responsibility of what position I'm putting myself into by like studying that,
Mhm.
you know. Yeah.
It's
That's
like yeah, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was just saying that's what it reminds me of in Einstein.
Yeah, Cheyenne, you was gonna say something?
I think that was really it. I was trying to make sure I catch myself so I don't like, jabber on too much.
Yeah, yeah. Sister VA, you wanna say anything to the topic?
Sorry, I just got home.
Okay, take your time. Take your time. We'll come back.
I agree with the sister said about the loaf of bread. That was beautiful. I don't think she said bread, but the loaf, because I kind of experienced that with my son father, and then I met a guy after him who was way better, and he was like that loaf, like what I needed. So I definitely agree with what she said. Everything she said is pretty much what I would say. That was like spot on. I don't even have to add. She just said everything perfect.
She did. She
She
made
said,
me
yeah,
write
yeah, like
down.
everything she said was beautiful. Yes.
I told you, Sister Tina, like, you got to get you a YouTube channel. You can, like, girl, you got you got some wisdom with you. That's a gift.
Exactly.
Amen.
Ooh.
I appreciate that. I don't think I'm ready though. That's a little nerve wracking.
It's
I'm used
not.
to it.
It's not. You just do it if you do it on your terms. That's the power of it. You do it on your terms.
Amen. That's true. Like a little. My mom is always telling me the same thing. Like, when it comes to the YouTube, because I recently actually like redid everything because coming into holiness, I was like, I can't have my old stuff up there. And my mom's just like, make a video or a short or just whatever you would put up and just make it. And you don't have to post it yet. And then when you're ready, if you feel like it, just post one little something and then go about your day. You never know
Right.
who to speak to.
Exactly. And you will build your audience, and people will gravitate to authenticity. The more real you are, the more people would gravitate to what you're doing. But sometimes, I feel like we live in a fake world and everyone is putting on, but when you really come with just being real, people gravitate to that because they don't get it a lot.
That's true.
Definitely.
Yep, yep, yep. So let me see. I have any other questions? Um, oh, okay. Here's a question, and I'm gonna answer first. Do we know the difference between connection and attention? And that's a real question.
Girl,
That is a real.
We're gonna be on here for 4 more hours.
Connection or attention?
Wow.
And my goofy self be falling for attention every time. If it was a booby trap on attention, I'm getting caught every time. That is so hilarious because when you think about connecting with a person, it's not a one-way street, like that person's getting to know you, you're getting to know them. It's like fair, but attention can kind of just be one-sided sometimes. And I know that's a question that many of you can kind of just like give your own definition, but I feel like just to simplify it and not take up a lot of time, connection is when the both of you have a mutual respect for each other and a connection with each other where you want let me say alignment and not the word, a good alignment with each other, and you want to get to know each other on the same level. But attention can be, oh, I'm going to give you attention today, but then tomorrow I'm going to ignore you, and then the next day I'm going to give you some more attention, then I'm going to ignore you. Like that puts you in a starvation mindset as the person, because then you're chasing attention from someone who gives and takes it away whenever they feel like it. But that's all I got to say. Go ahead, Helena. You already started, so go ahead. How you feel about that?
I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate even in relationships. Like I have been in relationships like that. I put forth the effort and it never works out. It was never a connection, really. It was just more of I'll talk to you for a second and then I don't want to have nothing else to do with you. But I was one of the ones like I wanted that alignment, and I felt like I was searching for it through men, and it never seemed to work out because we was never on one accord. Because I wanted to be right, and the person wanted to do whatever he wanted to do, and it never worked out.
Right. That's low-key devastating.
Yeah.
Because because when you keep going through the same situation, let me not say this. When I keep going through the same situation, I'm the common denominator, right? So now I'm internalizing these experiences as if I'm the problem. But the problem is that I keep attracting the same type because something in me is so ooh with the type that I like. Ooh, and then next thing you know, you crying. You you going through a situation, and it's like it's a beautiful thing, but at the same time it's painful because you really have to learn yourself.
Exactly.
What'd you say, Christina?
I was gonna say, I agree with the whole attracting the same guy. Because I was gonna say, is it just me? Because I keep running into the same issue. But connection, I definitely feel as though it's not forced. Attention, I feel typically those I've come across who seek out the attention is because they're lacking. And they have never matured enough to have that, as you've spoken, I think last week about emotional intelligence. They've never developed that between another person.
Yeah.
So they're only good for giving attention and seeking it, but they don't know how to build beyond that. Or sometimes it's just a matter of, I just want this relationship to just be about attention. And then I'll find my connection elsewhere or when I get older.
Right.
Because they constantly think they have time. But
they constantly think they have time. That's a topic. Let me write that down. They constantly think they have time. No, we constantly think we have time.
Exactly.
No.
And we don't, because we don't know the time. We don't even. Ooh, that's so deep. We don't even know the time clock on ourselves.
Exactly.
We don't know when that time clock gonna run out. That's real. That's real. I love that. Hold on, let me write it down because that's a topic, Christina or Tina. Tina, let me say Tina because that's what you got up there.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say I remember talking to one of my this guy I knew. I remember talking to his dad, and he said a guy can tell if a female is easy or if she's this type of person just by talking with her for 5 minutes. So I
Wow.
think even though we're not necessarily talking about relationships, I think men, when they speak to a woman based on how she approaches him, how she responds to his answer, he's observing all of that. He's taking all of that in without saying anything. So he knows whether to move forward with whether or not I want to connect with her or whether this is just going to be an attention seeking based relationship for 2 to 3 months.
Yeah,
So,
that's
but I also
interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting too, but it's true. And I think that's why we keep attracting the same men in our lives because essentially we're giving off something that they're attracted to, and that's why they're kind of like flocking to us, so to speak. Um, but I think connection is hard nowadays. I don't think people understand, and not just because you can't connect with someone and have a decent conversation, but
Mhm.
people aren't willing to put in the work to build beyond that first conversation.
Oh
So I
no,
think
not
that's
this generation.
Definitely not this generation. You on something else. They like over here, like honestly, over here. Okay, so recently I walked to the store, which is down the street. I had my little buggy thing dragging with me or whatnot. So the guy came out of nowhere and he just started walking by me and whatnot. And I talked to him before, because he's my neighbor or whatnot. So he walking past me, but then he decided, oh, you know what? I'm across the street. So he crossed the street and so I looked across the street like, why did he already go over there? Like, and now I got to thinking because he was mad because I stopped following him on TikTok. Now I don't do the TikTok stuff, but I stopped following him or whatnot. So he came back and he talked to me and I said, it was nice seeing you or whatnot. Then I walked away. I walked in the store. So he came in the store. He followed me into the store. That was so creepy. He followed me into the store and he came in the aisle I was in and he bowed his head and with praying hands, and then he started speaking in a different language. I was so confused. I'm like, what is going on? Let me get up out of here. So I go out of the store, and then another guy came up to me, and he was like, he seen me. I wasn't really struggling, but I was going up a little hill. I was sweating, but it was not that serious. So he was like, "Can I help you with your cart?" And I'm like, "No, thank you." And I kept saying, no, thank you. So he insists. So I let him help me with the cart. So meanwhile, I was playing the preaching of Pastor Gino Jennings in my pocket or whatnot. And so he like, I don't like that. I don't like him. Well, I said, huh? He said, I don't listen to him. Something he said crazy. And I was like, he tell the truth. That's why. And so he walked away and he'll say, yeah, he tell the truth. I'm like, these people is weird over here.
The
Wow.
devil was testing you at all points.
Okay. That definitely gave attention seeking.
Yeah,
the
attention. They wanted
interaction
your
is so
ooh,
strange.
they wanted your attention,
Yeah.
Helena.
Because
Yes.
that's what I noticed about when I start observing like whether or not it's the enemy or if it's like something just me just missing some old thing. I always recognize that the enemy come in very like blasting through the door, like in these type of instances like that. Like, of course, same similar situation. Like whenever I go to the store, there's always somebody, and I typically will just try to observe myself more because I remember myself personally. I'm with you, Sister Evie, like with the attention thing, like I fall into the attention trap a lot in the past. So I always observe myself. I'm like, okay, don't try to chase anybody's eyes. Don't try to see if you see them again in another aisle. And I just, to myself. But there's always one that just has to get your eye, has to catch your eye, has to like, do something to make you kind of look back at them just so they could turn around and like act like they were doing something else. And it's just so strange. But I start to see that like, wow, I'm like, that's not right. Like that's not a genuine connection. It's like I'm just trying to get your attention so that you can look at me,
Yeah.
dropping something, coming real close to your cart base, nearly tapping you, things of that nature. Like,
Mhm.
Mhm.
yeah.
I ain't heard that before. Don't tap my car because I'm
Okay, look.
gonna file an insurance claim.
Oh no, not the cart. The cart. You talking about the cart, the buggy?
Oh, you talking about the car,
Oh,
girl? I'm
Oh
talking about
yeah,
the
no, not the
car.
car.
Don't get too close to my car because I'll file an insurance claim quick and easy.
100%.
What's your information? Don't even worry about it. Let me get your license plate.
It's so
No,
interesting because I was just thinking about that. I feel like a lot of guys, even though they won't admit it, they love attention,
yeah,
but
they do.
they do it in such a weird way. Like I remember one guy, I just was like, when you just feel like nothing's happening, you move forward. So he
Hmm.
came over to where the group was and shook everybody's hand. So strange. And then walked away. Like, just ignored me and walked away. And then the next time we encountered each other, he was like, "So why didn't you speak?" I was like,
What?
"Yeah." I was like, "Sir, I don't know. I think men are a little weird like that."
That
Yeah.
emotional intelligence course will be coming in handy for a lot of people if they
Yeah,
take
they're gonna have to
advantage.
put that
Mhm.
on the replay.
100.
Yeah.
And like I said the other day when I went live, it's easy to talk about emotional intelligence when you're not in it, but like when I was put in it on Friday, I know I didn't choose emotional intelligence first, but at the end I did. But it is a transition, but you got to have that self-awareness to do that though.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true, because it's real easy to see what's going on or wrong with another person, but the real solution comes when we can turn that judgment on ourselves.
Yes.
Yes. I 100% agree. Yeah. Anything you ladies want to add to the conversation before we knock off or end it? I can't believe it's been an hour so fast.
This is true. I'm so glad that we were able to, join together on this occasion. I've been wanting to catch a live, so it's a blessing.
Thank
Well,
you. Thank
I think I have a question.
Yeah, well, let's go.
Okay, when it comes to physical loneliness, what was your past vice, like something you turn to, and what is your current vice, something you use so that you don't go back to that person or that thing that didn't mean you any good?
Mm.
You asking that to everybody?
Oh, yes, of course. Of course.
um, for me, my past vice was um wine, and now I just color. Like I be coloring all the time, and it brings me so much peace because I know that the other way is not the right way. You know what I mean? And that was before holiness and everything. But that I'm just being honest. That was one of the things that I um I would turn to, because it makes you more social. It can really open the door for different things and negative things as well. But I'm just being honest. That's my answer. I ain't gonna talk too much. But that was in the past. That ain't me no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
What about
coloring is beautiful.
Love it. Love that. For me, I'm not gonna lie, my vice was get in a relationship, or basically, if I was I was always in a relationship, but it's like if I wasn't in a relationship, go back to the one that made more sense. um
mm-hmm.
but now I'm recognizing that it's better for me to go to the Lord in prayer. Honestly, I can't,
Yes.
I can't act like I'm like, there yet, because I'm not. But I definitely find that getting my relationship together with God is like a real like solution for me. Because I was gonna say fixer, but that kind of
Yeah, no, it's a journey. Yes. And thank you for, thank you for saying that, because sometimes on my podcast, I try to keep things as general, and then when I speak, I beat myself up after the podcast because I'm like, why did I mention God? Because He is definitely the main point. So thank you for sharing that, because I needed to hear that to remind me, to speak from that perspective as well. So thank you so much for sharing.
Amen, amen.
Helena, look at me calling people out. Helena, anything you want to say?
Definitely relationships. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. I'm gonna be the realist on this. Definitely relationships. Like I told you, it never works out. And I find myself at times being in relationship that is not of God. So I find myself drawn right back to God, starting all over again and
Mhm.
get my life back on track. I listen to music, especially gospel music, and I read the Bible as well. But I do more of listening to music, which I need to do more of reading the Bible, because I supposed to give attended to reading often.
Mhm.
So that's where I need to remind myself to go back to is reading more, because I know the word, but it's just sitting down and reading the word. I haven't even started coloring. I got all the stuff, but I haven't even did
Oh,
that.
you got all your supplies?
I got all the supplies, but I didn't color. Haven't colored yet.
Join the
Um,
coloring party. It's definitely
but
very
yeah,
therapeutic.
We gotta go live and like just show our coloring pages and just be coloring and talking.
exactly.
Yes, I'm in for that.
Oh, for real?
I
That'll
am.
be nice. That'll be so much fun. They be like, look at
Exactly.
these ladies over here coloring.
Honestly, I went to a therapy session. It was a group therapy session years ago, and I was so surprised when the woman she pulled out coloring pages, and we
Hmm.
were like, wait a minute, aren't we here to talk about all the stuff we're going through? She was like, let's just do this for a minute.
Let's
And then
just
afterwards,
color.
yeah, afterwards we all just were so calm. We were like, really reflective. It really put us in a sense of like kind of peace. We didn't really have peace at home. So yeah,
Yeah.
that coloring is peaceful.
Listen, it is. And you know what? You be coloring and you get so locked in, an hour goes by and you're like, wait, a whole hour? What was I doing? Oh, coloring. But it's a beautiful thing. And I want to encourage you guys, like when you start coloring, trust me, if I show you guys my beginning pages, you'd be like, no way. But they were horrible. But they were bad. But over time, you get better, and it is so relaxing, everybody. It is so relaxing. And I always encourage moms, you either gonna pay on the front end or the back end. And what I mean by that, either you gonna wake up early or you gonna go to bed late. But at the
Oh,
end of the
true.
day, you gonna pay. Okay. You gonna pay. You can wake up early, have your tea and color then, or you can put them to bed and stay up late and color then. But I always encourage moms to have those moments, because I feel like moms, we low key forget about ourselves. And
Mhm.
another another hobby that brings a lot of relaxation is reading, believe it or not, is reading. um I enjoy reading, and reading has helped me be more compassionate as well. I read more like self help books and books about writing. So when I'm typing like the script up for a show, I can kind of be, have things a little together and whatnot. But at the end of the day, I've learned that reading is really good too. It's a great relaxer as well. So if you guys have any books sitting in the corner Go on and pick it up and read and blow that dust off, so you can read the book.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I
But
was,
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Oh, so I was gonna share my vice. My past vice was drinking as well. It was relationships at first, but that didn't end too well. So drinking was, I did it in the comfort of my own apartment. And now, oh, today I reached my 600th poem. So I'm happy. But my
What?
vice
You did a
now,
hundred poems since last Sunday?
yeah, so when I spoke to you, I was like at 560 something, and today I reached 600. So,
Beautiful, beautiful.
Can I ask you a
but
question?
yes.
Afterwards, afterwards. I'll wait till you finish.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, yes.
But
Just to pause while we on that topic, Christina, I don't mean to, I'm so sorry to cut you off. But when we're done, ladies, when the live ends, you don't have to sign off. We can still chat amongst ourselves after the live ends, by the way.
Oh,
okay.
nice.
Okay. Yes. So
Um,
go ahead, Christina. I just wanted you to let you guys know.
um, Now I've gotten into crochet,
Mm.
and I don't know how or why I got into it. I saw it on YouTube, and I remember I think like last year I had got really sick, so I couldn't work. And I was like, I got to do something because I'm just not used to not working, but I couldn't work. So I got into crochet, and that's pretty nice because it's a lot just to do one piece, to crochet just one piece. It's a lot, but it's so nice, and there's so many different things you can make. I just started making my little ruffle hats and whatnot. But yeah, that's my vice for right now.
That's relaxing.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Love the crocheting. That reminds me of my great grandma. She literally would crochet anything. I'm talking slippers, like shirts. It's itchy and stuff, but it's just so beautiful to see. Like she took this time, and did this with her hand.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, I miss. Well, I never got a chance to meet my mom's mother, but she was a crocheter as well, and we still have some blankets that she crocheted. So, like, yeah, that's a
Oh,
thing. Yeah. Well, I don't know if many of you are familiar with like the Gullah Geechee culture from South Carolina and North Florida.
Mhm. I've heard of in a movie. I've heard. I don't know how.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's a very very rich culture. They're one of the inhabitants of America that kept the as much as the origins of West Africa as they could in the States. And it my ancestry and my grandparents on both sides, my excuse me, my grandparents on my father's side and my grandmother on my mother's side is from Beaufort, South Carolina. And I say that to say that crocheting and weave basket and doing the weave baskets and cooking with rice and the dialect and all of that is very rich down there. It's like you go to South Carolina and low key you think you in another place
Wow.
because you're like this isn't a like this is how I feel. This is in America because they have like little islands and everything. But I say all of that to say that you know the richness of culture can really help as well. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. What came up for me to say that, y'all? Do y'all remember?
We were talking about crocheting because Tina.
Oh, the crochet. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, yes, crocheting is like one of the hobbies that many of the mothers did back in the day for a hobby was crocheting. And I think that crocheting is beautiful. I would love my grand aunt. She tried to show me last month, and I was sitting there watching her, and she did a loop, de loop, de loop, and I was like, I don't know how to do that. I don't think I'm gonna know how to do that soon, but it's not I know it's not complicated, but
Mhm.
It sounds complicated, Cheyenne.
I know what you mean. Like, that's how I felt with knitting. Like, I was just like, OMG, I can't. But when I learned about crocheting, it's one tool, so it is helpful. Like it's less of a like a barrier in the mind of like, oh, can I learn this skill? Like, because it's just one little stick, you know.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I know what you mean. It does seem very intimidating. Like, Tina, did you like look at any classes, or like how did you get into it? Oh, she jumped off.
She'll come back. She'll come back. She probably got a phone call.
I'm like, I did it again. No,
Girl,
Lord.
that is hilarious.
God
She
bless
said,
the
I
ones who
did
master it.
Did you hear her, Tina?
I did not. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Yeah.
you.
Oh, what did she say?
Go ahead, Cheyenne.
No, I was asking if you went on YouTube, or how did you get into crocheting, before, as a new vice, yeah. And then you
Oh,
popped off, and I was just like, I
And
was
then you
scared that
just disappeared.
I scared you.
That was
oh,
hilarious.
I'm sorry. I'm in the woods. I'm in the woods. Sorry.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Don't let Virginia hear that. She teases me all the time about living in the sticks. But go ahead, Tina. What's your answer to Cheyenne?
My. I'm sorry. So she said, I'm sorry. How did I pick it up, or from
Yeah.
YouTube or whatnot?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was asking how did you pick it up?
Oh yeah, from YouTube. They make it so simple on there.
Really?
Um,
I felt the opposite. I was like, literally, I get so twisted up. They're like, first you do, and they try to make it seem simple, but by the end, my ears are steaming. Like,
I
wow.
I forgot what the word is, but it's like people who learn better with their hands. I'm like that. I think it starts with like a K. I forget what it's called.
He's, oh
So
yeah, I know what you
Where
mean.
Devin at? He's still in the
Right,
background. I'm pretty sure
right.
Go ahead, sis. I'm
so
teasing.
I can watch it. So if it's involving the hands, I pick it up pretty fast. So actually that's how anything physical. So because I used to dance and I would pick it up pretty fast. Um, when I would go to rehearsal, and I didn't realize I had that in me. But I'm a quick learner, so
Okay. That's so
Yeah.
beautiful.
I thought someone was gonna ask me a question earlier.
I was gonna ask another question here just now.
Yeah, go
Okay,
ahead. Let's go.
Just again with the crocheting, like, would you be interested in possibly giving a little beginner's course, like for just anybody
Ooh.
starting to touch in?
Yes, that's a good one because I would love to learn. Because my great aunt, I was like, Aunt Rose, I don't know what you do. She did a loop the loop and a twirls. I didn't know nothing about that.
yeah, hoop the loop.
A loop
Oh,
the
that'd be
loop.
fun. Oh, that'd be fun, like a mix of like coloring and crocheting.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Daphne said, "Oh my goodness, a color party, please." So Daphne would love a color party. Shout out to you, sis. If you still listening, shout out to you. She said she's waiting on. She said waiting on my little markers. Yes, I would say for coloring, I would say I know it's pricey, but get the alcohol markers because they don't leave the streaks.
Mm.
And I would also say like invest in some card stock paper, just one piece. You can go to Michael's and get it and put it in between your pages so
Mm.
that because the alcohol markers are going to bleed. But
I
if
was gonna
they
say, okay.
Mm-hmm. But you use the card stock paper, and it will help with that. So yeah, for sure.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I love it. I love coloring. I really do. And sometimes I get discouraged because I'll pick a color and that's not the color I really wanted. And now I'm like, I don't want to color the whole picture now. But I make it work. I make it work. So I have another question for y'all. If y'all enjoying the conversation and y'all want to keep going, we can.
Yes.
But um okay, so this is a real question, and this is, what have you learned during your seasons of solitude? Ooh, silence.
Contentment. You think that's a word, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What you say, Helena?
I want to say contentment or content.
Mm.
Contentment is a word. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know it's a scripture it talks about be content in whatever situation you are in. So
Mhm.
I'm learning contentment, even though I'm lonely, but I'm learning that sometimes it's best to sit still.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Mhm.
And so I'm learning that for myself and just sitting still and meditating on the word of God. So that's what I'm learning, to sit still in my quietness. I'm just learning that because that's all I got.
Yeah.
I agree with Helena. I would add, because contentment is, I did learn that in solitude. And also I learned that prior to, I was depending and leaning on people a little too much.
Mhm.
But I would just
Mm-hmm.
add joy, just being happy being by yourself,
Mhm.
you
Mm-hmm.
know, finding that self peace. And like you said, you color. And I have to get back because I used to draw. I could see something and draw it right on the spot. And I don't have that talent no more. But
Wow.
I being able to just have joy within yourself, being by yourself. Not, you don't even have to watch anything on like like a show or anything, but finding that peace and joy within self and being, as Helena said, content with it. I think that's also beautiful, and that's what I've learned.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when you master that, someone else who doesn't have the right intentions for you can't come and like play with you or deal with you any type of way, anyways.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's exactly.
That speaks to me understanding that being alone doesn't mean being abandoned. You know what
Mm,
I mean? You know,
amen.
I learned that like silence has a way of revealing what's really in my heart. And when I'm in here by myself and I
Hey.
got the journal and I got to look at me and I'm like, ooh, you need to start cleaning up. You need some new windows in the back of the house over here. You got you remember Pastor talked about that, like how he referred to the human tabernacle as
Mhm.
being a house,
Mhm.
and I'm like, it's some things in the back that you really need to clean up and stuff. And when there was like no one around to distract me or comfort me or validate me, I had to sit with myself, like for
Mm,
real,
Yeah.
and comfort my own fears, insecurities, and my desires. And I'm just like, this is tough. It's intense. It's a lot. But at the end of the day, I thank the Lord for these moments because, y'all, it makes us better.
Amen. I agree. You literally said exactly what I was thinking about, just
Mhm.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, my little one.
No, you sis, you are fine. We love the kids.
mhm.
My kid was home right now. He'll be over here. He probably would have been told me it's time to hang this up because because I want to lay down and go to sleep. And he loved for the cuddle in his bed before he go to sleep. Oh, I miss him. Anyway, that's
Mhm.
my little person, y'all. My bad.
No, that's understandable. That's natural.
Yeah, my
I was
little.
gonna say, Sister Evie, that's a good point. When you're in solitude, you're forced to look at the person in the mirror and be honest
Yes.
because you
Yeah.
start noticing things about yourself. That's actually a really good point.
Thank you, Tina.
Yeah,
It's exactly what I wanted to mention
yeah,
because that's what I've been noticing in my time of solitude, like what really is in me And I really love to like going back to like watching and listening to the testimonials. Um, is because every time I'm listening to one, somebody mentions it somewhere in there, like ask God to show you what's in you. And I'm like, that's not a prayer that I've ever, tried to ask because just personally growing up, it's kind of been a whole like, oh, we know Cheyenne gonna do the right thing. We gonna, we know Cheyenne ain't about that. But
Mhm.
of course, we all have things that we're dealing with, and when I'm not in a relationship, I was actually able to see. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
Mhm.
You looking at stuff wrong sometimes. Like you be like, thinking about stuff wrong sometimes, and it's just like, okay, so now
Mhm.
we get to clean that up. you know,
Yeah.
can I tell y'all too a little? I think it's a little bit of a testimony. So we live next to a pool, and I'm talking like right outside our slide doors. The pool is like a few feet away. So people like to go out there and do their little pool parties. And somebody was playing something. Usually, I can just totally ignore everything and just ignore it like by drowning it out. Not really so much just hearing it. But one day I just kind of was letting the music go, and they was doing some island bop. Like it was bumping over there. And and old me would have been up and dancing, but I noticed I had one toe, just one toe that was like wanting to wiggle. And I was like, wait, what? Now it's just a toe? I was
Yes.
like,
That's a step towards deliverance. Just this one toe.
one toe. You know? That's solitude.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I learned that like loneliness is low key, y'all. Like loneliness is not an emergency. Like you're lonely, okay. Do something with your time. Are you lonely or are you bored? You see what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like, are
Yeah.
you lonely or are you bored? Because if your house is a mess, you got something to do, you know. So I have to ask myself that a lot because I'm like, I ain't gotta cook dinner. I ain't got to, and I ain't bragging because I low key miss it. But I'm like, dang, you just beat to your own drum right now, and I thank the Lord for that. But at the end of the day, I have to ask myself, like, are you like, is your loneliness an emergency to the point where you're not focused? No, you just bored and there's plenty of things for you to do. So, of course, I take the easy way out. I just go color instead of washing the clothes, instead of folding the clothes. I'm just gonna go color. But I know I can't do that all the way, all times. But that's what I like to do. But it's just me. It's just me and another little human. But I know if I was married, it'd be a totally different outcome. Who's that popped on? Hold on. Somebody just popped on. Did somebody leave?
Oh, it's Tina. Yeah, she popped out.
No,
No,
she's back.
Stop.
Okay. I'm about to say who left. I didn't even know you left, sis. But yeah, so okay. We are having a very beautiful conversation among sisters. And I really enjoy it because you guys let me into your world because my perspective is obviously not your perspective. And my like what makes me tick is not going to be the same thing. So I love that you guys are coming to the conversation with different perspectives. And I'm pretty sure many of you in the audience that's listening have your own perspectives to share as well. And I hope you do one day. Hopefully you all come on the live. You don't have to put you don't have to put your camera on or nothing, but you can just talk like we having a four-way call right now. That's how you could treat it. Um so I think we already answered this though, but how do you handle loneliness in a healthy way? We low key answered this already. But if someone was listening to this on the playback, what would you say?
Okay,
So
say that.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. Go ahead.
You can go ahead. You can go ahead.
Okay. I would say find a vice that could um that doesn't harm you either mentally, physically, emotionally, or spiritually. Um, that can actually help you become better, even if it's just like working out, um, or like I said, crocheting, or just finding something to build time. Because I think going back to what Sister Evie said, I think there's people have a difficult time uh, differentiating between loneliness and being bored. And
Mm-hmm.
so they can easily fall into the trap of, well, I could do such and such a thing, but I just don't have the motivation to do it. And it
Mm-hmm.
could be because they no longer have that vice they once had. So I think finding a healthy vice to counteract that would be beneficial. And of course,
Yeah.
you can spend that time also getting closer to God.
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree. I agree 100%.
Yeah. I think, I typically handle loneliness if I'm dealing with it in a healthy way for the time being, you know, um, being honest about it. I don't pretend that I'm fine or that I'm not struggling. And I think sometimes that kind of takes my audience for like whoa, she's being super transparent right now because, this whole stream was built off of I'm a little lonely right now, you
Mhm.
know? And it's okay for me to say that. And
That's right.
it's okay for me to have a conversation about it because there's no shame in myself for wanting human connection. And if I have to make a live to get that, I'm okay. Many people aren't real enough to say that, but I am. And I've learned that loneliness is a human experience, not a personal failure. I didn't fail because I'm lonely right now. It's just a season in my life where maybe I need this solitude. Maybe I need this retreatment, because me and my son have been glued to the hip since the day I gave birth to him. So this is the first summer that we both have been away from each other for an extended period of time. And mind you, he just got out of school on the 11th of June. So it hasn't even been that long. But instead of immediately reaching for distractions or
Mhm.
trying to fill a void with the wrong people, I just try to take a pause and ask myself what I'm really needing in the moment. And
Mhm.
sometimes that's a little hard because I don't know. And I had to tell myself today, I wrote down, I said, it's okay not to know.
Mm. Mm. That I love that because that mystery is gonna be revealed to you the more you continue to spend time with yourself. I mean, at least I will speak for myself, and I'm learning that from y'all. Like, thank you for that praise and that
Mhm.
acknowledgement. Of, like, speak for yourself because we don't really know everybody else's situation. But for me, like when I spend I mean, the more time I've been spending with myself, I'm learning more about how to deal with myself. um, because before it used to be, girl, get over yourself, it's not that deep. But that was just me dismissing what I didn't understand. But it was a mystery at that time. But now, like, the more I spend time with myself instead of running to a friend, running to a relationship, running to some different distraction, like you were saying, it's just like, I'm like, okay, being still. Like, I think Tina or Alina mentioned that, like, being still and just allowing the moment to be. Um, it's not always easy. And so what helps me to stay still is doing my hair. And I'm doing it right now.
Mhm.
It's my wash day. And so, like,
Yeah.
slowly detangling, like not even like trying to rip through with a comb, like just finger detangling, get some oil, just really take time and just, you know, be in the moment. And it's really nice, because not only am I not trying to do something super fast, I'm not trying to prove anything. It's like I'm just okay. I'm okay with me, because even sometimes exercise can be a good thing, but sometimes that can kind of turn into a job. And
Yes.
right? Like, oh, I gotta get all these reps. Like, I'm not gonna sleep without these reps. Like, but, but yeah.
Nah, facts. Like you be sitting there working out so hard. Girl, don't get me started. That's another topic. That's a totally, completely different topic.
There's different types of working out. Maybe it's different for me, period, because I was a college athlete. But there's different types of working out.
Yes, talk about
Um,
Well, create a YouTube channel so we can see those different types because the types that I know be kicking my butt.
oh, what types do you do, sis?
I be walking and I be out of breath. I do hit and I do strength training.
it.
Maybe it's just me being out of shape. Who
No,
knows?
look, that's just the reality of it. Like, you just feel
I'll be like, ooh, this hill is kicking my butt.
Okay, I understand the heel part, but when you said I'll be walking and I'll be out of breath,
Look, Tina, that's the bare minimum, and look, I don't want to do that. So look, you is cracking up over there. I don't want to do the bare minimum, but I do it because I don't want to look like a house.
I know
So
that's
I
right.
just,
I know that's right.
I just she's still laughing. I just try my best, I give my best. Like today, let's see how many steps I got today, y'all. Not that much, 5,275.
Hey,
Dang.
okay,
I
okay.
walked outside for a mile twice today and it was blazing hot.
oh yeah.
It was 91 degrees and I live in North Carolina, so that's humid heat.
And then you gotta wear I be having on hot clothes, of course, because we gotta have dresses on, of course.
Yeah, you got to
So
cover up.
you gotta cover up. So I'm like, out there sweating like this is crazy.
Yeah,
I just recently
no, for
invested in
real.
some good elbow length shirts from Amazon. They had a couple
Mhm.
little packs. They're lightweight. I'm wearing one right now. Get you some of them, girl. Get you some.
It's like that soft material,
Yeah, it's kind of soft, but it's thin.
stretchy.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I love them. Yeah, I love them. I got a couple of shirts like that, but I don't have the 1/4 sleeve. I got like the regular short sleeve.
Oh,
And
okay.
I don't think, yeah, you're right because I don't think I'm supposed to have the other sleeve.
I told you I'm so new. I'm up in the bylaws, like trying to figure out everything. but I'm also making sure I let myself know, like, listen, you're not gonna get it all today and one day. You just
Mhm.
read and get the knowledge or even reference. Like I
Yeah.
referenced it for my hair because I was gonna clip my ends and I was like, is that okay? Let me check it out.
Ooh, I'm glad I got locks because our natural sisters, I be wondering. But have you looked up our sister Latanya with Trez Life?
No, but I think I did see her YouTube, I think. I haven't looked at it.
Yes,
All right.
yes. Look into her brand. She has the reason why I trust her. Her hair is long, but her daughter's hair, it go all the way down. Like her daughter's hair is so long, and her daughter is like chocolate like me. And but what she's doing is she doesn't cut their hair, but there's a system that she has in place to prevent you from cutting your hair, to making sure your hair doesn't cut off at a certain length. So
Oh,
the brand name is Trez Life. Let me actually pull it up on the internet and post it in the chat. And if you guys have access, well, you guys on the panel, you probably won't have access, but I'm gonna do it anyway for those of them in the background.
Wait, so since we're on the topic, I was a little confused when I looked at the what is it called, the bylaws for women's hair, because I think I saw something about you can't use like rollers. But I also see women with like you can tell their hair was like curled not by like not naturally, but they've used something.
Mm.
Okay,
Um,
hold on. Let me pull the bylaws up because you talking bylaws. Let me pull it up because I do not want to be misrepresented. We don't know the apostle listening right now. Okay. Let me pull it up. Give me a second. Let me post this in the chat. Let me post this link in the chat. Um,
Mm.
But band two knots,
Mhm.
it curls my hair up.
Yeah, it
Like
does.
with
That's
a two strand twist and then wrap it around and then at like a day or 2 days later, take it out, it curls right up.
Oh yes. It's so funny because I just took locks out. I had locks and I took them down
Ooh.
because I was recognizing like personally I had micro locks and
Oh,
so
I like
I was
that.
spending a lot of money to retwist it and then it came to me in prayer one day. It's like you spending all this money to get this retwist and you know you're gonna cover your hair right on up. I was
Exactly.
oh, we gotta get a
Exactly.
retwist.
yeah, yes, I kept it fresh and then put that wrap right on and I was like, you know what? Let's
We gotta
work
keep the
something out.
retwist though. We gotta be clean with it.
I
100%.
was thinking about getting like locks for like the longest.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I
I think traditional
wondering.
ones are better. But I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tina. Sorry.
No, no, you're good. Go ahead, because I was just saying I've been thinking about it. Um, Especially now because before in the way of holiness, I used to always wear weave, and I because I also did hair, so I
Mhm.
was used to that. So at the time, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put weave in my head anyway, so I'm not gonna do locks. But now
Mhm.
that I'm like natural, I'm like it makes more sense now.
Yes.
Um, but I also I feel like I'm a little too grown to be. I feel to be starting it so late.
No.
It's never
It's
too
not
late
like
for life.
that's right.
Beautiful.
That's right. Honestly, I had traditional locks before my micro locks, and I grew those down to my tailbone. And only reason I switched over was because I wanted to. I was following a friend. I ain't gonna lie, I was following a friend. I was like, "Oh, your hair's so cute," and she told me her stylist name, and the stylist was like, "Well, you can't keep the ones that you have, and then get this." So I took them down. And then I got the micro ones, and I realized like the upkeep for the micro ones was way more than the upkeep for my traditional ones. And my traditional ones were thriving. There was nothing wrong with them. So if I would, give you any, advice on that, definitely go traditional. Don't go too, intricate with it.
So you're
Be like,
saying that I'm sorry. Are you
no,
going
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
so you're saying that micro locks um is I mean traditional locks is better than micro locks?
Yes, in my opinion, in my experience, the
'Cause
traditional is way better. Yeah.
What's the
I
difference
call myself
between?
oh go ahead, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
I call myself doing mine and they're short. I mean my hair is short, but it's like curly. So I got real thick hair. So I'm call myself doing micro lock because I could do the 2 strand twist. I started with the 2 strand twist and it
Yeah,
could go into a lock. So I'm doing mine, but they're small. But my hair it's gonna get thicker because I got thick hair, right?
that's right. I started mine with 2 strand twists. I did a mini 2 strand twists, and I just let them lock. And what I did was I did the palm roll, and I just kept it fresh. I like took my hair between my hands, and I put a clip in it. I didn't sit under a dryer. I was very minimal, like just shea butter, water,
I
and
know that's right.
wash it every week or every 2 weeks. Yep, you keep on going, Helena. You gonna be locked before you know it.
One more question. One more question. What do you think about castor oil?
I love it.
Cause it ain't got nothing in there. It's just no smell to it. So I was like, castor oil. They say make your hair thick and your eyebrows thick. So I said I'm gonna continue with that. I ain't gonna give.
Yes, ma'am, you are on the right track for the hair growth, for the hair health. Sounds good.
No, so what's the difference between the upkeep between the sister locks or the micro locks and the traditional locks?
Like so the micro locks, she had a special tool and it was like
Oh,
a interlocking situation. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of reminded me of braids. when it looks fresh, but then after the hair grows around it and everything it becomes little tiny locks, and they're really, really tiny. I had over 400.
Oh,
Oh
Oh,
wow, that's beautiful. That was
I
nice.
get that. Wow.
Yes.
That was a lot of upkeep, but it was. I'm pretty sure it was nice.
Oh yes, I have so many pictures. I'm glad I took pictures. Yeah.
So I looked at the bylaws for curls, and it says permanent curls. These not permanent.
Okay.
These just
Okay.
this is a little flexi rod. This is me wetting my hair and well, not it's not about me, but it's about wetting your hair, put it in a flexi rod, and like you style it. But the bylaws prohibit permanent curls, relaxers, perms, keratin treatments, flat irons to you straighten the hair, straightening combs, and Dominican blowouts. It don't say flexi rods. Just little FYI.
how does one get permanent curls?
Hmm.
I don't know if you get so he has perms, but if you get a relaxer, that's gonna give you curls.
Right.
No,
Oh,
no, no,
that's
no.
what he
Um,
means.
Oh wait,
No,
Okay.
no, no. I'm sorry.
it's relaxer was straight.
Yeah, and perms
The
is
permanent
curls.
curl. Okay.
Right.
Okay. No. Okay. Okay.
Because he
Thanks, sis.
says permanent. He says permanent curls. Let's Google that. No, that's an awesome question. Let's Google that.
Mm,
What are permanent curls?
that is new.
Because I don't know nothing about that because I'm black.
I was gonna say that sounds like it's for a different color of different nationality.
While you're looking that up, I wanted to say, sis, I finally finished watching. I had left a comment on the video, the interview with you and Brother Elijah. Oh, that was
Mhm.
awesome. That was so awesome.
Yeah, he's so intellectual, right?
Yes, I was surprised because I usually, every now and again, I'll catch his videos and him singing and whatnot. But to see that, I was actually impressed. I was like, oh.
Mhm.
Okay, it says permanent curls are often called a permanent wave, a chemical hair treatment that changes the natural structure of the hair to create curls, waves, and added texture.
Mm,
Example includes traditional perms, body weight perms, spiral perms. Oh, okay. So a permanent curl is when you put uh,
like some solution.
yeah, like a permanent, like a chemical to your hair.
Mhm.
I mean, because if you can't wear perm rods, what you gonna use?
Right, right, right. We need that creativity. But Helene
Yes,
Jackson
like
for us.
if I can't get my hair a little body, what I'm gonna do?
Helene gave us the typical Bantu knots. Those
It's
Bantu
very
knots
cool.
pop.
Yeah, oh, Bantu knots. Yes, Sister Helena, that was a good suggestion because that's natural, 100%.
Yes.
That's 100% natural. All right, y'all. Anything else? We going on 2 hours and we had a great conversation. How y'all feel? Wait a minute. We got some comments in. She said, y'all sisters are funny. Ha ha ha. I'm loving it. I'm glad you are. Thank you for being here. Brittany Keith said, I assume it's a perm. It is, sis. That's what we just discovered. You right. Any closing remarks, y'all? We done been on here for almost it's an hour and 54 minutes.
I have one more question though. As far as the women's stockings, like we can wear. Can we wear? What is those stockings they wear? I mean, not they not called stockings. They're
The ones with the feet, without the feet.
yeah. Does it matter what women put on underneath? Like as far as like leggings?
I'm gonna tell you this, Helena. If I'm wrong, then anybody listening can reach out to me and correct me. When it comes to me, I wear fleece leggings and I wear tights that have fleece in it in the wintertime because it's way too cold to not be out there with them on.
That
Okay.
is true. Honestly,
So
it is.
it is. And if as a young woman, not walking out there protecting your bones can cause you to have arthritis in the long run. So any
Exactly.
minister, the apostle, any elder that's listening to this podcast, if I'm wrong, let me know. What I will say is that I did hear Pastor talk about our tights should not be protruding out of our clothes. So that's meaning you shouldn't have a skirt shorter than your tights. If
Okay,
you're
I
going to wear
understand.
tights, they can't be seen. So you need to have a skirt that's long enough for that. But they do have stockings. Well, the illusion of stockings, which are literally leggings, honestly, but that's neither here nor there. But they do have stockings that are thin, but still have the fleece in the inside, and you can use that.
That's a good point. Honestly, I the leggings they were originally created as an undergarment anyways.
Oh,
Hmm.
So I honestly think, Sister Evie, I don't think you're doing anything wrong. Clearly, I'm not, any of the ministers or anything like that. But I don't think that that's wrong. Like, especially if the skirt is longer than the actual garment underneath. Yeah, I think that's good advice.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just don't let it show. You don't need to see a short skirt and some little black ankles. We need it all to be covered up. I think that's his point, you know. I mean,
Amen.
that's all. I think Pastor just don't be liking stuff to be unorganized, you know, like
Exactly.
yeah, we still here. Yeah, the conversation was good, Virginia. I know you had to go, sis. I know you had a busy day. I know, sis go to headquarters. So like, they had a busy day
Wow.
with all the temples there and everything. So sis, yeah, we still here, but we closing out the show. We about to get off. But you said you had something to show me. Do you want to FaceTime me later, Virginia, and show me? If so, just call me. I'm still up. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta get up at 5 a.m. in the morning. Anything else y'all want to say?
No, I'm done here.
I love
Yes.
y'all so much. This is so nice. This
Love you
is what
too.
Serenity Sunday is supposed to be about. Us coming together. And she said, I can show y'all if y'all want. Okay, let's show us, Virginia. I'm about to bring you on. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. We
Come
got
on.
come
Get
on.
up
We
on
want
here,
to
girl.
see what
Get
you
up on
giving.
here.
We want to see what you giving, sis. Let's go. Here she go. Hi.
Hey, listen. So, hi everybody. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Um, when I was in Walmart yesterday, right? I was in Walmart yesterday. I had to get a few things. And when I was in line about to cash out, I seen this book and you came right in my mind. And I'm about to show you it. Hold on. She gonna love this. Watch this, y'all. Can you see me? Oh, my phone flat. Hold on. Can you see me?
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes, I see you. You so fashionable.
Girl.
I saw you on the. Oh,
Ooh.
you
Ooh.
got that from Walmart?
Girl, it was I didn't first of all, I was cashing out and this book was just sitting there. Like it
Y'all
like
want to see
somebody
me
bought it.
organize
It looked like somebody bought it and just probably didn't want it. And it was just like sitting there. Hold on, I'm gonna try to turn the camera around. Why does it look like this? Oh, I'm not this old. How do I turn it around? Mook, how do I turn this around? Because I want you to see. Mook, how do I like
Send
flip
that
it?
to me, or you gonna keep it?
You, I don't color. It's a coloring book with songs.
You got your camera on. Let me turn my camera on.
Y'all
Thank
see
you.
the rides?
Right, girl.
Oh, she getting the curls in.
Oh. How
It
do
was
I
hair day.
turn it? Look, how do I turn it? I
Hey,
don't see
Mir.
that.
Hi.
She's like, hi. How do I want her to see it.
Look a
Face
mess.
in front. Oh, wait. Is it turned around? Oh, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
Look, you're
Why you
supposed to be text crafty. You like, you click the button. All right, but anyway, I'm going to try to show you this way. So it says the Psalms in coloring book,
Well,
right? So
let me
it
turn this
says reflect. It says reflect, relax, rejoice. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna mail it to you.
Please do. $3.
So it's like different pictures that you can color, but it's like
Listen.
scriptures. Like scriptures are
Yes,
like in
from
there.
Psalms.
Let me see. Let me see. It's so cute. I said, oh,
Oh,
she wants
V,
to love this. Look.
don't make me cry. That is so sweet.
Love this girl. If y'all not following her YouTube channel, y'all know she's into coloring.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
That
we were
girl-
talking about
That
getting
girl
on
told me,
color.
she told me last weekend, coloring gonna be your best friend.
And then you know what I love that I looked at last night? I'm trying to get to the back. So the back, it has like bookmarks. You can color and send like postcards to people.
Oh, pretty.
Look. I'm so mad I can't turn it around because I feel like this looks stupid. You're not getting the full effect.
I
Like
do. I am.
you can see like the cards. It says card, color, cut, and
Yeah.
fold. And
Oh,
then
wow.
there's scriptures that you can color. Then the scripture is there.
Oh, that is
That's
so
special.
beautiful, V. I'm about to cry.
I thought of you. I saw this sitting here. I said, why is it sitting here? It was just sitting there. It wasn't like I was in the section of the coloring section.
Somebody changed their mind.
Exactly.
But
Got to the
it feels
checkout.
good. Like the paper is this like good quality. It feels like really good quality. This, you know, you a girly girl, so this is you. She's a girly girl, y'all.
I'm a pink
Mhm.
girly. I love pens and
Yeah.
markers and butterflies. Butterfly
Yeah.
is my favorite
Look,
animal.
and it's butterflies on here. I don't know if you saw
Yeah,
that.
I saw it. Like, so I'm saying, girl, I'm about to cry.
Oh,
You said,
guys.
I got something to show you.
I called you last night like 10, but I said she gonna
That's
kick me
why
because
you
I know she
called
was
me.
asleep. Yeah, because I wanted to show you.
I woke up. I said, this woman love to call me after my bedtime.
I said, you know, we old. She sleep.
I was knocked out, sis. That was so
Yeah.
thoughtful.
Yeah, so I'm gonna send it to you. I should have found. I know somebody was here from your temple. I should have just gave it to them. They
Yes,
could've gave it
everybody,
to you.
girl, everybody was there from my temple. You could,
Yeah,
girl.
because they
Don't
could have just gave it to
start
you.
it. When they panned the camera to the congregation, I was like, there go Raleigh, there go Raleigh, there go Raleigh.
Look at this page. I said she gonna love this. Look at the birds.
Oh, for sure. For
And then the scriptures at the
sure.
bottom. She about to have a time.
Girl, that's gonna, first of all, those pages are detailed, so it's gonna take me a long time. It's gonna take me 3 hours.
Yeah, so I said I have to send this to my girl. I'm gonna send it to you, Lord willing, this week.
That is beautiful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. But I'm
Sister
going to
says she loving the sisterhood.
sleep.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
Oh,
I love
sis.
my sisters. I was like, oh, she's gonna love this. Oh my goodness. This is so Elvira.
Elvira all day. I'm just sitting there on the little thing, like, come get me. Come get me. I love that. You look cute today. I saw you on the camera.
Did you?
Yeah, I like your outfit.
Thank you, sister. I usually don't wear my scarf like this. I like twist it and put like 2 rubber bands right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had left like little pieces of hair out. Well, it was a little curl, but girl, you know, when you blow dry and put we can't flat iron. So I had to blow dry and put the rollers.
We just went through this on the pilot.
Yeah.
Yes, we were literally just talking about the pilot.
Girl, we
Blow
was
dry my hair last night. I threw the rollers in. It was bouncing and behaving, but once you do a little pop, 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 praise the Lord, girl.
Because one of the sisters said, "Can you put rollers in your hair?" I said, "I ain't seen where we couldn't. Let me go. Let me go to the bylaws."
Yeah, I hope that's not in the bylaws. Girl, I'll be devastated.
No, it's not. We looked at it. We just looked
Y'all
at
look
it.
at I'm done.
Literally.
Oh, Elvira pulled it up because Elvira got flexi rods in her hair right now. I showed y'all.
Yo, I'm crying.
Elvira got flexi rod.
Yes, but let me tell you one thing, sisters. The rollers be rollering. Like, oh my goodness, it'd be really cute. Like, you really, it depends how you're putting it in, though. You know, because you don't want it to be too tight, and it gives like the grandmom curls is like stiff, and then, like, it's like you don't want it to look like that. So you gotta like finger it and play with it how you want it to look on your face, because you know certain hairstyles look right on certain heads, if that makes sense. Like your
Yeah,
facial
it's like face framing. I think I heard that in the salon before.
Yeah, so but we can do the rollers, yeah. It was cute. It was like a little curl here. I don't know what happened here, but I got my hair like back, like in a clip. I don't know if y'all can
Yeah,
see it. I got like a clip that
that's
hits.
your thing, though.
Can y'all see the clip?
No, we just
I
see your
know.
hair tied.
And then I just tied it. I don't never wear it like this.
I
But
like it though. You look real cute because it matches the color in your dress
I see that peep
thank
at the
you.
to the point, like on point. That's crazy.
Thank you, sis.
But you in Philly, you can go get you a headscarf for $1.99.
Girl, I don't know where this scarf came from. It might have came from the thrift store because it was a little rip on the side. And this is an old scarf.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you.
Absolutely. Girl, what? Y'all my sisters and my sisters in the chat that's listening. I love you guys much. This was a beautiful conversation. I hope you all enjoyed it. We hit the 2 hour and 7 minute mark. This is beautiful. I hope anybody that watches us on the playback hits the like button and leaves a comment. Any closing remarks, ladies?
No.
No? Okay.
Remember,
No.
you may be alone, but you're never lonely.
I
You
know
may
that's
be
right.
alone, but you're never lonely. I love that.
You
That's
make me alone, but you're never alone. That's beautiful. Who said that?
Oh, that was me, Sister Cheyenne.
Oh, I love that, Shasha. Can I call you that?
Shy. Oh my goodness, I've heard that since high school. That's so cute. No, thank you. Yes, that's okay with me.
She said, girl, I'm a grown woman. Don't call me that.
No, you
grown woman with kids talk about Sasha.
Hey, Shasha, in the convocation. The kid's like, what?
Hey, Sasha.
look. If I could put my camera on, I would show you. So then, if you do see me, come say hi, or I'll say hi. I know how you look.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, you know how we look. So please, oh my gosh, and let's take a picture in our holiness attire.
Yes, you know, I big my girls up. I love y'all. Y'all so decent, beautiful. All my sisters are so beautiful.
Yes. Look, we tired. Look, we going look at you. You closing your eyes. All right, y'all listening on the back end. I think Tina had a question, but Tina, when we done, just stay on and if you want to have a private, let me say this, I'm getting my words caught up. If you want to finish the conversation to a certain degree that's not so public, there we go. Girl, we can't see you, the light behind you. Girl, you look like my cousin. You look like my cousin. My cousin name is Jaleesa. You look just like my cousin Jaleesa. Oh my goodness.
Is that Shy?
Yeah, but yes,
your high cheekbones and beautiful smile.
You do have a beautiful smile.
Oh,
thank you.
Sisters.
All right, y'all.
Look up, say cheese.
Right.
All right, y'all. We ending the show. I hope you all enjoyed this conversation. It was beautiful with all my sisters and the brother Devin Trent coming on. Until next time, bye.